The world of investments started many years ago. Public investments, or the dawn of the stock market, was actually in 1841 when a group of pioneer businessmen opened up their company for public shares of stock or equity in their company. This trend wasn't without pitfalls. Over the next 100 years, the stock market saw many downturns, even total market crashes. Private equity arose in the U.S. after World War II as a new way for people to invest, an evolution, a way to get out of the market and get more intimately involved in private deals. Real estate business, tangible assets with more capital protection. Big business with strong returns. But it mostly happened behind closed doors, practically impossible for the majority of investors to even gain access to. It's for the wealthy, the elites, and the connected. So time marched on. Then there was me. The year was 2006. College dropout without a penny to my name. Forging a way into the business world, ready to make a difference, ready to live for a purpose bigger than myself. But like any businessman, there was new, massive learning curve. And I'm gonna sign off to your success. Guys, you know where you're going. You just don't know how to get there. That's the reason you're here. Yeah, I know. Pretty funny, huh? My wife and I kicked things off in real estate just like the private equity guys. I knew when it came to great investments, real estate was the way. We worked hard and were relentless in achieving our goals. Doing things even like cold pitching investments to Mark Cuban. Hey Mark, we're going to the party tonight. Yeah, the limo's down back. All right. Yeah, here is Mark Cuban at the game, fixing to go to his penthouse and kick it like it ain't been kicked before. And traveling across the Atlantic to London to meet investors. Having a great time. We just had a big investment meeting. Hey, Mom and Dad, just want to let you know we're having a great time in London, having some meetings after the conference. Just met with the guy from China. We just walked past the... Always a family man. Our efforts were paying off. We were getting the word out. But it wasn't enough to truly make the impact in this world that I wanted. We had to do more. We had to be more. We had to evolve. Therefore, I sought out many mentors like Tony Robbins, Robert Kiyosaki, David Lindahl, economists like Peter Schiff and Harry Dent, and even former Federal Reserve Chairman Alan Greenspan. I gained more width and more depth, and business continued to grow over the years. We did over 300 real estate transactions. But the major obstacle with private equity and being a private firm is we were unable to publicly market. We were forced to stay behind closed doors like our predecessors. Then, in 2013, the SEC released a powerful change to the law. With proper structuring, a private firm could publicly market. It was so new it was kept like a secret, but the investment horizon was open to it, and we knew this evolution was needed. It was very difficult to get through the red tape, but we had to champion it. Therefore, through faith, we took a leap. We navigated through the investment of time and legal paperwork to be able to bring what we knew to be the greatest investments to the people. This is now a staple of what we do at Boron Capital. It's led to our record-breaking year in 2019. 2019 has been incredible. It's been a catapult of growth. You know, we set out as a resolution to get our message out, to bring forth a new evolution of finance into the market, and we did just that. From all the growth in our long-term corporate housing to our expansion into the wedding and event venues, man, what a great market. To our operations and multifamily assets. We even sold one complex for $6.9 million, just under 42% return on investment to our investors. And even upcoming construction projects. With great investment opportunity, we set out on the road spreading the word. We even got our makeup done. Speaking on podcasts, things that investors need to know about Boron Capital, investing into real estate.
With a nice haircut that does all the live. That's how I first met you, but today
teaching in boardrooms and conducting interviews all over. This even led us to getting featured on stages. He just wants to be heard, whether it's speed or the mic, feels so unlike everybody else. we were interviewed on Russell Brunson's success panel in front of 4,500 business people and entrepreneurs for our achievements. At first, they thought we were troublemakers. Can you believe that?
We had our event in Phoenix in October, and with Alex Sharpin and Russell, great event. And I remember, getting into the room like this, just like this, early. We're getting ready to open. We hadn't quite opened the doors yet. I come in, and there's Zach and Blake sitting front row. They had their stuff spread out. I was like, oh great, we've got troublemakers trying to take spaces early. And you know what? They were there. They were in their workout clothes because obviously they work out. And they were having a Bible study, before the event. And I was like, dude, these guys they're classy individuals.
We were coming into our 12th year of business, and we had essentially scaled to a point where we were no longer able to utilize the same business strategies and tactics that had been working. We knew we needed to go online, and we knew that we had to scale past, because ultimately, as believers and men of faith, we see it as we have to live for a purpose bigger than ourselves.
Man, check this out.
After the event, we were invited to the private inner circle of Russell Brunson, 2018 Entrepreneur of the Year, owner of ClickFunnels, 2019 Entrepreneurial Business of the Year, which is quickly scaling to $1 billion valuation. We even cruised the Caribbean with him.
Cruising through the Caribbean! Yeah!
Since then, we've been featured in Forbes. I was invited and inducted into the Young Entrepreneurs Council, a special group for top entrepreneurs and business leaders under 40. And Zach and I both were invited and accepted to be a part of Forbes Real Estate Council, a private group of experts as personal contributors and a panel expert for Forbes. The most exciting part of this is the evolution. We told you about the change in ability to not only own and operate great deals, but the ability to bring those great deals to the public, to offer what we know to be superior and make it available to the public with never before seen access, ease of use, and transparency. Well, we completely restructured our website. We now offer a private investor portal where you can sign up and register for your own account, review current and past offerings, scroll through and do your due diligence, and then get invested quickly and easily right there inside the portal. We're one of only a handful of groups in the nation that offer this type of cutting-edge service, and we're committed to ensuring investors like you receive access to these incredible offerings. With our innovations, we're now on track to do $100 million in new construction and acquisitions in the next 24 months. This momentum online even led to us being presented a 2 Comma Club award for doing over $1 million online.
All right, Blake Templeton, Zach Morrow, Franco Urbias, Boron Capital! So for those of you guys who don't think you can make, these guys are creating world-class investments.
The truth is, incredible business growth is great, but none of it really matters without making an impact. We set out 13 years ago to use business as a vehicle to increase our ability to serve people and live for a bigger purpose than ourselves. 2019 has been a year of massive ministry and impact, from meeting people on business trips, to spending time in the streets, to us leading our private men's retreats where men come alive for Jesus. It's time to do whatever it takes, men, because your destiny is right before you. It's in the palm of your hands. It's time to be a man and gladiator up. It's time to quit succumbing to the lies of the enemy. It's time to quit walking in the terror of the enemy. It's time to quit submitting and becoming subservient to him. Because if you don't change, if you play this puppeteering game, that is your destiny. I am the voice. I will lead and not follow. I will believe and not doubt.
I am a real man. I have the full strength of a gladiator.
Ultimate power of God.
The ultimate power of God.
Who are you?
I'm a gladiator.
Who are you?
I'm a gladiator.
Three, two, one, freedom!
Seeing people giving their lives to Christ. Just like you said, we have to know why we're doing it. Man, it's been beautiful. We've also been able to financially support many charities, like Angel Tree. This past year, my team and I purchased, wrapped, and hand-delivered over 100 Christmas presents to the children of incarcerated parents. We've also supported Operation Underground Railroad, who helps free victims of sex trafficking. We work with Compassion International, the Children's Home of Lubbock, and this year through a charity called Feed a Billion, who provides meals for the hungry. Our team at Boron will have fed 100,000 meals to those in need. 2019 has been a year full of blessings. Our impact is growing, our mission is full of momentum, and we couldn't have done it without you. The person watching this video, yes, you, our friends, our supporters, our investors, we want to thank you. As we continue to work together to provide world-class investments and live for a purpose greater than ourselves, we want to stop and simply say thank you. Cheers to 2019.